KGRG and KGRG FM HD2 Auburn.
This is the Afternoon Buzz with Cork,
My entire existence is basically one giant bro paw.
Corbin,
I ate my Wheaties this morning.
Thursday,
That's when you say stop the violence.
and Dave.
If we want to remain friends and a show, we will not have a karaoke night.
Only on KGRG1, your classic alternative.
This is the Afternoon Buzz on KGRG 13:30 a.m. The time is officially 2 o'clock. Well, more or less 2 o'clock. So let's get things going. We're gonna have trivia, six-pack, night blogs, headlines, and the word of the week. That's right, guys, we're back.
Whoop,
Yeah!
Woo! Woo!
whoop, whoop.
Hey, calm down.
No. I cannot be contained.
Put a lid on it.
Yeah, about that. So,
I don't really understand why that's so funny.
the most monotone way possible. That was great.
That was intentional.
I know. It caught me off guard. Anyways.
Should we talk about what happened last
So
week?
everybody but Dave, because Dave wasn't there,
Gas.
Oh, that was.
went to VanFest over at Royal Arch Park in Maple Valley. Super awesome festivities. It all went to help out the Maple Valley Food Bank. I know Van posted and said that he delivered something like 200 pounds of food plus some cash, which is
Nice.
great. So, yay, local community. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I had a really fun time. Corbin, how about you, man?
Oh, it was excellent. It was my first Van Fest ever, and just to see like one event like that put together by someone so young like Van Wolf, that's just really impressive, and everyone had a really good time. It appeared to be that way, and yeah.
And Thursday, how was your experience?
Oh, it was pretty cool. But I also got there after work, so I was really tired for a lot of it. But then again, I'm always tired. But I feel really bad because I made the parking attendant lady who was like taking money / food. I accidentally made her break a 20 when I had change. Like I looked for my little change purse thing and I couldn't find it. So I'm just like, F this. I'm just going to give you a 20. I hope you have $18 in change. I'm really sorry.
Let's hope she's not listening.
You're one of those people.
No, I felt so bad because the thing is, I found it once I was already in there. I couldn't find it when I needed it. Of
Could you
course.
please go back and give her a hug or something and say you're sorry?
If I find her, I will give her a hug. If you are listening to this, I'm so sorry.
Sorry that they're listening to this, or sorry that about the
Both.
change? Okay.
Both.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's run down our favorite festivals because VanFest is definitely up there for me. I actually got to help run the post stage, or KGRG's The Post presents a stage. They're on KGRG 89.9, 7 to 10 on Thursdays. But as far as other concerts that I've gone to, that's a tough one. Like AC/DC, they know how to put on a show. They had inflatables. The inflatables got stabbed.
Stabbed with what?
Like the dude, like the most efficient way possible was the stagehand just come up with knives and just start stabbing this giant inflatable woman because they played. What song was that? I can't remember the song name. Hooray!
They stabbed an inflatable woman.
They stabbed an inflatable woman just to get her all packed up. Yeah.
Dirty deeds?
No.
No.
They stabbed an inflatable woman.
It's gonna
Those
bug
about to rock?
No.
We salute you by stabbing you?
They stabbed
It sounds like
an
a highway to
inflatable
hell.
woman.
It sounds like a highway to hell to me.
No.
Just
Maybe they
anyways.
shot the thrill.
But I think my favorite show overall was when I got to see Coheed and Cambria open up for Iron Maiden. They were insane on their own, and then Iron Maiden, they like at one point the guitarists all ended up fighting off a guy in an Eddie costume with their guitars. And like the guy in the Eddie costume had a camera set up on his costume so you could see like for like first person view just guitars to the face and stomach and stuff. It was awesome. So how about you guys?
My favorite festival, and probably one of my favorite shows, Pain in the Grass 2013. I got to see Alice in Chains at the very end, and that is definitely just my favorite show so far in my life. Very emotional.
My dad told me about that. He said that he went to the show, had fun, but the last thing he could remember was leaving the show, and he ended up in a strange campground with strange women. So,
Oh.
yeah, he had a lot of fun.
And that's how you were born.
Yeah, he was born
I
in
hope not.
He was born in 2013. Yeah, okay.
Just kidding. Jeez. I don't concert or festival very much, so I would have to say VanFest because it is the most recent on my mind, and the fact that I haven't really gone to anything before that very much. Woo!
It was definitely quite the crowd. Like, I remember you commented on the different hair colors and whatnot, and
Yeah.
the occasional lack thereof.
And I'm very glad that I actually kind of fit in because I chose a flannel shirt, and a lot of people were wearing flannel.
Yeah, there were a lot of people wearing a lot of things.
There were also a lot of people who were barefoot, and there was this one dancing guy with an afro. It was great.
Yeah, he was awesome. I actually got to dance with him by the end of the night. And,
You mean dance near him?
well, no, yeah, we had arms around each other. Not like that, but less romantic side. Arms around his shoulders, okay?
Was that when Authors played?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, I was front row, and the dude just sort of came up next to me and was like, hey, let's jump around and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it was awesome. Authors is great.
Yeah, that reminds me of the there was this couple with their kid, and it was adorable.
Oh, the little girl that was dancing.
She would just like, her parents would just like do this little dance near her, and then she'd copy them and do like it would be really big for her because she's like really tiny. It was so cute.
I think that was If Bears Were Bees.
During that song.
That was the band.
Oh,
The two parents are from.
They were in a band?
Yeah,
dude,
that's cool.
I saw them play. A little girl was dancing in front of them and everything.
Oh,
It was
that's
great.
even better.
It's fantastic. It's really, really mesmerizing.
And then shout out to PD Trevbot and his mailman look.
The mailman.
Also known as Suburban Dad.
Like, the interviews that we did, at the end of every one of them, he asked, so what do you think of my mailman look? Because he was wearing the, like, light blue button-up t-shirt with darker blue shorts and his shoes, and he also had, like, a matching hat. It was awesome.
It was the mailman look.
It was the mailman look. So tell us what your favorite festival or band is, and tell us where you saw them at. You can tweet us at abuzzkgrg1. You can also look us up on Facebook by way of the Afternoon Buzz, or you can email us at afternoonbuzzkgrg1@gmail.com.
And if you were at VanFest and you saw Trevor's, I almost called him Trev Dad. That's a nickname here at the station for him. But if you saw his mailman look, then just tell us what you think about it. Because,
Or if you have pictures, send us pictures.
ooh, yeah, send us pictures.
This is the Afternoon Buzz on KGRG1, 1330 AM, your home for classic alternative.
One of these three contestants will live longer than the others. Who will it be? Corbin, Thursday, and Cork. And now it's time to play everyone's new favorite game show, Buzz It! With your host, Dave!
Dave's not here!
Yes, I am here. It is our trivia segment, Buzz It, with our defending champion, shocking champion, Thursday.
The crowd goes wild!
The only time I've won.
And
Yay.
possibly the only time you will win. Hey, Corbin, how are you?
I hate you all.
I'm doing great. Dave. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Cork, out of the tiebreaker last week, even though you knew the answer.
Oh, yeah. Better week this week, I hope. Maybe.
If you guys could see the agony on his face when I asked that question and they didn't know it,
It was so bad.
he almost threw the chair out the door.
It was so great.
It was almost like we played No Phone again.
Oh.
There was a window, and I might jump out of it now, but last week for sure.
I'm afraid that window is too thick to jump
I think
out
it
of.
is.
Challenge accepted.
At least wait
Not a
until we're done with this.
Yes. All right. So let's just hop right into this. Question number one. Remember, your name is your buzzer. Which continent, not country,
Oh,
continent,
crap.
has never hosted the Olympics?
Cork.
Cork.
Australia.
They have.
Oh, yeah,
Sydney
they have.
2000.
Yeah.
Corbin.
Corbin.
Antarctica?
Corbin on the board again. I think he's been on the board first every week so far.
I just chose the most obvious one. I'm like,
That is the most obvious one.
ever has to be Antarctica.
It has to be, unless there's penguins playing down there.
I mean,
They
I
should
don't
have a
remember seeing
penguin.
I remember seeing the kangaroos boxing. So,
Yeah,
what was
should-
I in 2000?
Dude,
you were 8.
they should have a penguin Olympics.
And a belly slide into the Arctic water. There he goes. Such perfect form. There.
Oh, but I have to take a point off. His flip rose up.
He broke that form for a minute there.
All right, what we got next?
All right, number 2. Which planet is closest to the sun? Wow. I am disappointed. Corbin.
Pluto?
What did you just
No,
say?
just a moment. It wasn't a planet.
What did you just
Actually,
say?
it is again, but no.
Did you just say Pluto?
You just said Pluto.
For the closest planet to the sun.
Oh, what is it then?
Cork.
The
Cork.
Is it Mercury?
Cork on the point.
Yeah.
Pluto is the farthest from the sun.
I didn't take astronomy in school. Or what?
Pluto is the farthest you can get from the sun and still be a planet.
You didn't say anything. Corbin.
I knew it wasn't Pluto, though.
This is why we do this, for educational purposes. And Pluto, by the way, is a planet. They did reclassify it.
Isn't it a dwarf planet?
No, they actually reclassified it as
Oh,
a
cool.
planet since we got those pictures back.
Hooray!
So good for you, Pluto. Welcome back.
But
Question.
You're not the closest to the sun.
Question number 3. What did Snoop Dogg change his name to
Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah. Snoop Lion.
when he became a reggae artist? Snoop Lion is correct.
Oh, I thought it was Uncle Snoop.
Uncle Snoop. Sounds really stupid.
Surprisingly, not the last reggae question we'll have today, but we'll get to that here in a minute. Question 4. It is a multiple answer question.
Oh.
Gotta love these, right? Name 2 of the 4 presidents who were assassinated in office.
Wait.
Corbin.
It's a multiple choice.
No, it's a multiple answer. So I need 2 of the 4.
John F. Kennedy and Abraham Lincoln.
Didn't we do this one already?
Nope.
Oh, we did.
No.
Nope. You are correct.
Yay!
No, we
Yeah,
did something
we-
else with presidents, but not assassinated.
I could have swore we did this one.
Just calm down.
Like, which
one?
Just accept it.
Corbin with the point. The other 2 were...
I will go back and listen to our podcast that you can also listen to on our Google Drive or soon to be on YouTube.
Woo!
Way to spoil the announcement.
Well,
Gosh.
Hey.
It had to get said at some point.
It did. So Corbin with 2, Cork with 1, Thursday with 1. Question number 5. Like I said, that was not the last reggae question. Reggae music is a slower version of what music based on New Orleans R&B music from the 60s?
Corbin.
Corbin.
Blues?
Not blues.
Okay.
Cork?
Cork.
Jazz?
Not jazz. Thursday. Thursday, if you get it wrong, I have a hint.
Can you repeat the question?
Reggae music is a slower version of what music based on the New Orleans R&B music of the 60s?
I don't know.
Your
Corbin.
clue. Oh, Corbin?
Bluegrass, maybe.
Not bluegrass.
No.
What's
Your
the hint?
clue. Melbourne.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Ska?
It is ska.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I didn't know that either. I thought that'd be interesting to see. Thursday with 2 points. Oh, wow. She's tied with Corbin for the lead.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what ska sounds like.
So,
What?
I don't.
the way Melbourne described it, and for those of you who don't know who Melbourne is, he's one of the DJs over on the FM station KGRG.
Where they
He-
play some ska.
They play a lot of ska because Melbourne happens to really like ska. It's basically music that's focuses on the upstroke of the guitar. At least that's how he explained it.
And it has horns.
Yeah,
A lot of horns in it.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Got your horn right here. Next question.
Question number 6. Which famous baseball player said, "Half the lies they tell about me aren't true"?
Corbin?
Corbin.
Babe Ruth?
Not Babe Ruth.
Okay.
Thursday?
Thursday.
Jackie Robinson.
Not Jackie Robinson.
Cork?
Cork.
Sammy Sosa?
Not Sammy Sosa. Your clue for this one? Picnic basket.
Picnic basket. Yogi Bear.
Son of a Cork.
Cork.
Yogi Bear.
No. You're
Wait,
missing
is that an actual baseball player?
Not Yogi Bear. No.
Oh, it's
You're
Yogi.
missing a
Damn it.
Thursday?
what's it called? Yeah.
Yogi Berra?
Thursday just took the lead. Yogi Berra.
I didn't realize that was an actual baseball player, or at least close to an actual baseball
He
player.
was known for his odd comments. He actually said in a Aflac commercial a few years back, you can use cash, which is just as good as money.
In an AF commercial.
Yep. Question number 7. Let's undirty our minds for this one.
Oh, God.
What is the only muscle in the human body that is not attached at both ends?
I know this one.
Okay, the only muscle in the human body that's not attached at both ends?
Correct.
Specifically both ends.
Specifically
Thursday.
both ends. Thursday?
The tongue.
Thursday's running away with this. Number 4, the tongue is correct.
You.
If you didn't say anything, it would have gone there. What the heck?
That's why I was saying undirty our minds. I'm trying to protect us.
You made it worse by saying
Yeah.
Maybe that was my plan.
At least I knew that.
Question number 8. In which decade did the doll Barbie make her debut in the U.S.?
Corbin. 1920s.
Not the 1920s.
Thursday.
Thursday.
1910?
Not the 1910s. Oh, no. Yes, Cork.
Was it the 60s?
Not the 60s.
Corbin. I go
Corbin.
40s.
Dancing all around it.
Cork.
Cork.
50s.
Yep.
We got there eventually.
I know there's like a black and white ad. It was the very first one. So you know it's like after the television.
Yeah. What's the score there, scorekeeper Thursday?
The score is currently Corbin with 2 points, me with 4 points, and Cork with 2 points.
And we have 2 more questions left, so there could still be a tie. Question number 9. What river did George Washington cross on Christmas
Cork.
night? Cork.
Delaware.
In 1776, the Delaware River is correct. Cork with another point.
You have to admit that was a pretty easy question.
I the past few weeks, I've been doing the harder ones, and I've been ridiculed for it.
Yeah.
So Cork with 3 now. Question number 10. How many strings are on a standard violin?
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's 4 strings.
If you would have told me Thursday would have won, not 1, but 2 in a row, I would have called you crazy.
I used to play the violin.
But you're crazy because Thursday just won. 2 weeks in a row, congratulations.
I know, that's 2 more weeks than I've ever won before.
How does that make you feel, Corkin and Corbin?
Reluctant clap.
Oh, God, not the slow clap. Really? Guys.
No. Congratulations. You left in the
Yes,
dust.
very good.
But yeah, I used to play the violin.
Oh, we got close.
We did.
Kind of like
You had 3.
Corbin and I combined tighter.
That's true. You did.
I guess we did.
That,
I don't want to
I don't
think
know if
about
that's
that.
actually better or not.
I don't. Can we just move on?
We can move on.
Let's play some music now.
Yeah, we'll play some music. Stay tuned for the social media question of the week. For those that tried to guess it last week and couldn't, the last week's answer for the picture question was Ghosts and Goblins from the NES. Stay tuned for the this week's social media question of the week right here on KGRG1, your classic alternative.
You are listening to KGRG1 1330 AM, your home for classic alternative. It's time to sit back, relax, and crack open a 6-pack with the afternoon buzz.
That's right, we're back with the six pack. Hey, Corbin, what's the six pack?
A six pack is a top list of 6 things that are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
The top list of 6 things that are awesome.
You
Good
bet your
job.
butt.
Hey, that's our definition here.
Why would I bet my butt?
If it's a sure thing, you win a butt.
Why would I want someone's butt?
How do you think I lost mine? Anyways, so let's get right into the six pack. What is this six pack about?
The six pack this week is the top 6 covers of songs, and I actually learned a few things on this one about a couple songs on here. But we'll get to those in a minute. We'll start with number 6, "Cocaine" by Eric Clapton is the one that we all know. We didn't know that it was originally written by a man named J.J. Cale. Now, we heard all these songs prior to coming on air here. I know Thursday and Corbin hadn't heard the song before.
I've noticed a trend. We talk about cocaine a lot.
Yeah, Cocaine Donuts. Cocaine by Eric Clapton.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Like, the first thing that popped in my mind when I first saw the song is, first thing I thought was Eric Clapton covered a Grateful Dead song? Like,
I think a lot of people make that mistake because of the that song, but it was actually written by a man named J.J. Cale, a Southern blues and rockabilly musician, about a year before Clapton's version came out. Now Cale's version did reach number 1 in the music charts, but only in New Zealand. Clapton then took it and made it mainstream here in America.
You gotta love it when the original is just in the shadow of a remake. Mm-hmm. Like, I know of one in particular, a little side note. The Man Who Sold the World.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody approached, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, gosh.
all day with this stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Well, he thinks about
David
that.
Bowie. Somebody approached David Bowie and said, "Hey, you did a cover of a Nirvana song, man. It sounds pretty cool." And he was just like, what?
Wow. Well, Clapton, this song wasn't the only song that Clapton borrowed from Cale and made it into a hit. He also used After Midnight and Traveling Light
You know
by
what?
Cale.
Rockin' after midnight.
You know what my
Not that
first
at
thought
midnight.
was?
Oh, I like that song.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
My first thought was his last name is Clapton. That poor guy.
Clapped on what?
Clapped off.
Ah,
Clap on, clap off.
the Clapton.
That was bad and you should feel bad.
Yes. Number 5. Let's crack open this next one. This is a song we all know. Hound Dog by Elvis Presley.
Wait. He didn't write the...
He did not.
Dum dum dum.
Big Mama Thornton.
Big Mama Thornton wrote it. Now, Elvis's version did rank number 19 on the Rolling Stones 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. So Mama Thornton should be proud of that.
Yeah.
At least her song got on there. Might not have been her, but... thoughts on this song? I know you all heard it.
Yeah, like it. His movies are awful.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, my God.
Like,
Yeah, they are.
love the dude and his, like, what he did for rock and roll or whatever, but stick to singing, please.
He can dance, though.
He can dance. No, dude can dance awesomely, but... And he danced in the movies a little bit, but, like, Jailhouse Rock, or Viva Las Vegas, awful movies.
Yes.
Like, we'll go watch them once, but don't watch it more than once.
Or Blue Hawaii. Yeah, that monstrosity.
Yeah, so those are things.
Now, the writers of this song were Jerry Lieber and Mike Stroller. So, of course, the first recording, like you said, was Big Mama Thornton. She was a African-American rhythm and blues singer in 1952. She also recorded a song, Ball and Chain, which later became a hit for Janis Joplin. So, Big Mama Thornton, big on the hits, just not herself.
Yeah.
So, Big Mama Thornton isn't all that big for a Big Mama.
Apparently.
Big Mama got thwarted.
Hey!
So is this
That
what we're
was
doing on
also
this
bad.
list?
You know, when you said Big Mama, I thought of Martin Lawrence.
So did I. I actually did.
More bad movies.
Okay, on to the next one.
This was crack open number 4. Now, when you guys saw this on the list, you thought it was the song from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too.
I did too at first, but then I'm like, yeah, James Taylor, that's way too young. It's You Got a Friend. And then once we all heard it, it's like, oh, that song.
Corbin started getting into it too. Like he was dancing and everything.
It is a great song.
It is a great ballad.
He almost teared up.
It pulls my heartstrings, man. That was really good.
Now, this song was released by James Taylor on his 1971 album Mudslide Gym and The Blue Horizon. I love titles of albums from the 70s because they make no sense and they're awesome.
Mudslide Gym.
Was there anything like, even in the songs, that might have referenced anything about the song title or album title?
Not that I remember,
Just
honestly.
Hey, you know what'd be cool? Random thing.
You got to think, this was the 70s.
So, yeah, it makes sense for the 70s.
Like,
Refer back to number 6.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this song was originally written and performed by Carole King. It was on her album Tapestry, which came out earlier the same year that Taylor's version would be made famous. Before and after this, King and Taylor were friends and would occasionally perform this song together. I would love to actually hear this combo between these two, because Carole King was an awesome singer.
It would sound pretty cool. Like,
So, sorry. I know you guys are talking about James Taylor, but for a second there, I couldn't help thinking you were talking about Taylor Swift.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, he kept saying like, Taylor. I was like, Taylor Swift didn't cover this song.
Why?
Yes.
To cycle back to the weird song names and album names of the 70s, Black Dog by Led Zeppelin was only called Black Dog because there was a black dog on set while they were recording.
Right.
Oh my god.
But there's no mention of a black dog anywhere in that song.
Yeah. It was like, what's the secret meaning, man? It's like, well, there was a black lab running around on the set.
They couldn't think of a name, and there it was.
There it is.
It's a sign.
Well, that's in contrast to some more contemporary artists or like current artists who are all singing songs about their parents and life experiences and stuff like that, and they'll have really, really deep album names that are so deep and personal that it's almost as bad. Like, why name?
Like anything by Pink Floyd, why?
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense, but like the more modern artists, they'll be like some obscure thing that happened back to them when they were like 7. Like Pink Floyd, you know, if you've watched The Wall, you know what's up.
That is a freaky
And then
movie.
some.
That is a freaky movie.
All right.
Anyways, we will be right back with the top 3 here of the top 6 covers of songs right here on the Afternoon Buzz on 1330 KGRG1.
And now, back to the six-pack.
All right, thank you, Corbin. We're talking about the top 6 covers of songs here, and we are on number 3, I Will Always Love You, from the Bodyguard soundtrack, Whitney Houston. Thursday, you hadn't heard this before today, at least didn't know that you heard it.
I have, but you know, I'm really bad with names. That extends past the names of the people I meet. It goes to the names of songs and the names of bands and the names of the band singers, drummers, anyone in the band. Pretty much anything with names, I'm bad with it. So
Is that just the band?
that too. I'm terrible
She
with the
doesn't
band
get
name.
That's excluding the universe, though. You happen to know all the planets pretty well.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, instead of having a social life, I studied astronomy.
See, I always hang out on Google looking up band names and stuff.
Exactly.
For those of you that didn't understand it like Thursday, there's actually a band called The Band, so I was asking if that was just in reference to the band, Band.
I knew that was a band. I just couldn't figure out a way to make that funny.
Anywho.
Is The Who another band she doesn't know?
I know The Who. Who are The Who?
Hey.
Yes.
Anyways.
There's also a band called Yes. Anyways.
We'll play Pinball Wizard for you.
There you
after
go.
the show.
I've actually played that on Rock Band.
Nice. But, you know what? Just for Corbin, we'll get to the good part here.
That part just brings tears to my eyes. It really does.
I noticed.
And watching the video for this, I mean, all this stuff from The Bodyguard. I haven't seen The Bodyguard in forever. And I know you haven't seen it yet, Thursday, or Corbin. You just saw the end. But it's a pretty good movie for what it is.
Well, the music video, she's all over the place. At one point, it's like she's hanging out on the stage, and then she ate a York peppermint patty, and she's on the top of a mountain.
And then another moment, she's got this like metal armor on.
Don't forget the sword.
Oh, yeah,
There's a sword
Sword.
and the lake.
It seems like a pretty
Stone.
action-packed movie.
Again, refer to number 6 on this list.
Yeah, this is number 3, actually. Now, her version was a huge success, eventually appearing number 68 on Billboard's Greatest Songs of All Time. Dolly Parton actually wrote this song in '73 and released it as a single a year later.
Really?
Yeah, so it was basically a country song before Whitneyized it.
It's like totally different. Like, Whitney Houston just feels all soulful with it. Dolly Parton's like really quiet voice, and it's still nice.
Hers is more of like an almost upbeat song compared to this.
Fun fact, I've been to Dolly Parton's theme park.
Dollywood?
Yeah. Those roller coasters are terrifying.
I bet they are.
They shoot flames at you and stuff.
Wait. That's an actual place?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Oh, God.
But yeah, those roller coasters are insane. They're honestly some of the best ones I've ever ridden. Only ones that come really close are out in Idaho. So, yeah. Fun fact. I've been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I've seen a zonkey, and I've been to...
Zonkey.
Those things are vicious. They are zebra-donkey hybrids.
I figured.
Amazing.
Sounds adorably evil.
Were the stripes going a different direction, or what?
No, it was just a little bit more gray, and it was kind of a... It was not a very nice animal.
It's a zonkey.
It was kind of a D.
Did you try to ride it?
No, but it bit a little girl's fingers.
Poor little girl.
She can grow out the rest of her life saying she got bit by a zonkey. No, honey, it's a donkey. No, I swear it was a zonkey.
What we got for number two?
Let's crack open number 2 of the top 6 covers of songs. It's a song that you know from one lyric in it. Blinded by the Light by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. We all know the line.
Sadly, we cannot say the line.
Not appropriate.
Wrapped up like a certain feminine product.
Water and vinegar.
This song is actually a remake. I learned this by making this list. I didn't know that. This was actually a Bruce Springsteen song from back in his career, back in the 70s.
I was about to say, those two weren't far off from each other, were they?
Not really, and I would actually like to hear Bruce's. I couldn't find a clip of it, unfortunately, Bruce's rendition of this, because I could just imagine his grovelly voice. Wrapped up like a
Did you know that the feminine product we are talking about is actually really bad for you?
No.
This is the educational bit on the
Yes,
Yeah,
this is why we're here to educate you,
Yeah,
the listener.
it's really bad because it messes with your chemical balance and stuff.
Interesting.
And I'm going to stop there because this is a kind of an awkward topic and we should probably go on to
We
a
should.
thing.
Now, for those of you that actually want to know the actual lyric, it's wrapped up like a deuce, as in like number 2.
Shall we spell it out?
D-U-E-C-E, or sorry, D-E-U-C-E.
I don't think we should spoil anything anymore.
No, we shouldn't.
No.
I'm not a speller. And it is in reference to a 1932 Ford. I found that out.
Interesting.
Yep. Like I said, this was written originally and performed by Bruce Springsteen on his debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Once again, I couldn't find the clip in time, but I'll try and find it and post it on the Afternoon Buzz's Facebook page, facebook.com/The Afternoon Buzz. Now, number 1, let's crack this last one open. It's a song that I know is all near and dear to all of us, as we were talking about off air. Johnny Cash with Hurt.
I used to hear this song like driving all the time, so I didn't really have a chance to sit down and really listen to it. But once I did, this song brings me to tears almost every time. It's super emotional, and if you don't know the backstory behind it, it's all about the lead singer from Nine Inch Nails' heroin addiction. And they're like lyrically, it's amazing compared to some of his other stuff, which is a little bit more poppy or whatever. But just listening, even to the original, he does a really good job. Mm-hmm. Both of them are amazing. In fact, Johnny Cash worked hand in hand with the lead singer from Nine Inch Nails just to make sure they got everything right. And there were a couple of lyrics that he ended up censoring, but he ran it by the band first.
I didn't know that detail. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Oh, go ahead.
I think that's the best way to do a cover of something, to work with the original artist to make it something that's still you, but it's still them too.
Mm-hmm. And if you haven't seen the video for this song, Johnny made it his. I mean, he took clips from on the road and made it all about his life, basically. I mean, and Bittersweetness, I mean, it was the last song that he recorded, his last video that he did. He died within a month of this video being released. Mm-hmm. Johnny did. It was on his 2002 album, American 4, The Man Comes Around. He was 71 when he released that album. This music video I talked about also made it on the number one on CMT's 100 Greatest Country Music Videos in 2003, won the Best Video of the Year at the 2003 Grammys, and Best Video of All Time by NME in 2011.
That was one of the last one, like that, and there was another music video he ended up releasing after he passed away. And it was like, Devil's Gonna Bring You Down or something like that. Anybody remember that song? Anyways,
I remember hearing about it.
like those two music videos were some of the last ones I remember actually watching on MTV and VH1, stuff like that. And then those seemed to go away,
Yeah.
which was kind of sad. It was cool I still got to watch those, but that's sort of when I remember music videos becoming a thing of the past. So reality TV killed the video star.
It did. And the thing I remember the song most from is I'm a big wrestling fan, and when Eddie Guerrero passed away back in 2005, and I didn't even realize that till I made this list. It's going to be 10 years in November since he passed away. They used this song, and it always brings me to tears just thinking about that.
Well, while we explore our feelings and possibly cry a little bit.
Or cry a lot in the corner.
Or cry a lot, yeah. Make sure you stay tuned into KGRG1 1330 AM. This is your home for classic alternative.
It's time for your favorite segment. The Night Blog.
That's right, we're here with Night Blogs. Thursday, what are Night Blogs?
Night blogs are those things that you write and post on the interwebs when you have had not enough sleep and too much coffee and or other substances that may or may not be illegal.
There is no such thing as too much coffee. Never, ever, for never, ever. It is the greatest.
Says the guy who shakes because he drinks too much coffee.
Because it's the greatest.
Anyway.
I am full of greatness right now. I am shaking with greatness.
Can you see the light? Can you?
I can't see anything. It's like I'm blind.
It's time to stop drinking the coffee.
Are you blinded by the light? Wrapped up like a deuce? Another runner in the night?
Blinded by the light.
That was bad and you should feel
Wrapped
bad.
up like a deuce in the middle of the night. Yeah!
Okay. Now
We
into
did
the
the
night
thing.
blogs. That was your karaoke for the week. I'm sorry. Anyway. Superman can fly. He has super strength and he even has x-ray vision. But can he see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Reactions?
Mind blown. I'm still caught up on the fact that I almost said Spider-Man twice.
I'm... Can you see reason? Spock, help us!
Solving mathematically.
Alright, let's go on to our next one. Mind words.
Follow your dreams? I don't know that everyone should follow their dreams. I had a dream last night where a guy had so many people in his A, he couldn't fit into his apartment. But when he finally got the door closed, we had a business meeting inside his A.
Are they getting down to business
They're getting down to business.
to defeat the Huns?
I hate you so much.
We're like, defeat the buns. Hey!
Moral of the story, kids, don't follow your dreams.
Or do, I mean, never turn down an opportunity.
It depends on what dream you're talking about. Or if we're talking about literal dreams where a guy had people in his A, don't follow those dreams. If we're talking about metaphorical dreams where it's just like, I want to be this super rich person, go ahead and try.
Don't follow I Dream of Genie, though. That was a show. Don't follow that show for advice.
Okay.
Don't trap women in bottles. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's so not cool. Like,
Don't do that.
tiny glass bottles, unless it's like a pretty bottle, it's not going to be fun.
Well, no, it looked cool on the inside, but you'd either have to build a really big bottle and like imprison somebody against their will, or I don't know. There might be somebody out there, well, like into that stuff. Not one to judge.
Since I'm the only one that's old enough to probably remember that show.
Hey, I watched it.
That bottle looked way too big for its own good.
It's a genie bottle, though.
But it shouldn't have looked that big on the inside.
Things are bigger on the inside. Doctor Who reference. Bad Doctor Who reference. Anyway. On to the next one.
Yeah.
I understand you love the bee movie, honey, but please do not buy 10,500 bees off of Amazon just because you can.
My stepmom did that once with ladybugs and it was terrifying.
Really? Wait, like 10,500 ladybugs.
Not the exact number, but it was a large amount that we got in the mail. It was to like eat the aphids off of the flowers she was trying to grow. And like she released them and she didn't realize that there were so many and that they would try to crawl into the house. It was absolutely terrifying because I was like 9 and all I saw were bugs crawling from underneath the door. I was like, oh no, it's the birds all over again.
What is it about ladybugs? I've noticed a lot of people have a fear of those things, but they're the most harmless things out there.
Actually, there are 2 types of bugs. There are ladybugs and there are
Man bugs, and then when they get together.
That was bad and you should feel bad.
When they love each other very much or get drunk.
They go on and make a baby bug that will later become a ladybug or a man bug. No, there's another bug. It actually does start with an M, but it looks exactly like a ladybug, except it's a little more orange and it has more spots. And it's poisonous and it likes to bite.
Well, this wasn't like the ladybug itself that was scary. It was the sheer number of them crawling underneath the doorway into the house.
Getting 10,000 of anything is scary.
Yeah. Except for pizza. I'd be happy with pizza.
It might go
2,000
bad.
pizza.
It might go bad, though.
No, it won't.
It might.
Nope.
It might. Anyway,
All right, challenge.
Speaking of food.
Deliver pizza to Green River College. I will eat all of them. Do it.
Oh, God. Speaking of food, I like the term food for thought because it seems like if you give me food, I'll give you a thought. I know what it really means, but I like the food thought exchange process better.
You give me a beer, I'll give you a thought, all right?
But what about the pizza?
The pizza, I will give you a hug, a handshake, whatever you want, man, except for that. Not that.
So are you saying you would do anything for pizza, but you won't do that?
That's where he draws it.
I noticed
Song references are bad!
I noticed that was a reference, but I didn't get that was...
I was saying, I've noticed 2 people didn't get that reference in this room.
I saw that it was a reference, but the reference went whoosh over my head.
I would do anything for pizza, but I won't do that.
We already had the karaoke for the day.
But I won't do that.
We already had our karaoke quota filled.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Like, there are definitely times when I can't think without food either. I'll just be too hungry to do anything and... can't think, must food, and or die.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of more food...
Wow. A lot of food in this week.
It's 2 things that are food.
That's too many.
It's a lot of things.
That's deuce many.
We counted to 2. Do you know how hard that is for us?
Hard for you guys. Just wait until we get to 24. Anyway, I'm at that point in the night where there's an effing turnip and a tomato fighting each other gladiator style in my living room. Gladiator veggies.
Am I the only one that thought of VeggieTales?
Kinda.
Really, really dark veggies.
Yes, I did too.
Are you not entertained, tomato?
No, Bob the Cucumber, no!
This is Sparta!
Oh my god, it's a ketchup bath!
Wait,
Gladiator
Maximus, that's right.
Why are you keeping your tomatoes next to your turnips, though?
Why are they in the living room?
Run. Those are not vegetables, run.
Okay, on to the next one. A new urban fantasy theory. Walmart hires vampires. That's it. No, it's not actually.
There should be more to that. I mean, what's the reasoning?
Explain.
I don't want to explain.
Explain.
Fine. This explains why it's open 24 hours a day, why working there is often described as soul-sucking, and why there are almost always no windows. Most damningly, Walmart is one of the few stores that specifically hires a greeter with no other job than to welcome every person into the store. Because
Because vampires. Did you also say because firefighters?
I thought she was going to say fireflies.
I almost said firefighters. Vampire firefighters.
That wouldn't make any sense.
This is a night blog. It's not supposed to.
Your house is on fire. We'd like to put it out, but we can't.
We need to be invited inside.
Somebody save my baby!
No, it doesn't work
We
like
can't
that.
because we can't get in the house.
Yeah.
And it's daytime. Sorry. We don't work during the day.
Anyway, what I was actually going to say is because vampires have to be invited in. Wake up, America.
Thank you, True Blood, for showing us this piece of information, too, about them being invited in.
Have you guys ever been to Walmart at night?
No?
I've been there both sober and intoxicated. Intoxicated was hilarious.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a website called Walmart People After Dark or whatever. It is hilarious. You see some of the most interesting people. I saw a lady whose eyebrows weren't they weren't where eyebrows typically are. They were up halfway between the top of her head and her forehead.
Oh, the stereotypical lady who had her eyebrows plucked off and then forgot where they were when she was drawing them on.
And she looked surprised about it.
I bet. It's always a little surprising when you forget where your eyebrows are.
Like her and then her boyfriend who was just decked out in those crazy expensive jeans, which were probably knockoffs, and fake gold watches. They were quite the interesting couple.
I bet.
It was quite the night. And then not being sober, whoo buddy. I wandered and stared at so many things.
Like normal.
Did you see the eyebrow lady again?
No, but interesting crowds are interesting. But now I'm afraid to ever go back in there because vampires.
Did you join the Black Parade?
That was bad.
As were these night blogs for this week.
So many bad.
So while we go try to stab some things in the heart with some wooden stakes, stay tuned into KGRG 1, 1330 a.m., your home for classic, alternative, and the afternoon buzz.
We at KGRG1 do not endorse crime in any way, shape, or form. This segment is for entertainment purposes only.
And now it's time for Buzzworthy News with your anchor, Bane.
Not him. Please say he's not here this week.
Wait, who's not here?
I mean, you're here.
I'm here.
Who else wouldn't be here?
I'm here. Corbin went to go get coffee or something.
I'm here. Hello, friends.
Not again.
We went a whole week. What happened? You were awful at showing up.
You know,
We gave you your spot, and you didn't show.
being a criminal mastermind, it just takes up a lot of time.
You didn't even call.
Yes, well, there was no signal, and I think I lost my phone at one point. You know how it is.
So you had no phone.
Anyway, I have some headlines for you.
I just got that.
And Dave is here. Yeah, man, so what are your headlines? Let's get through this.
All right, number one. After police located a stolen Mercedes, the thief attempted to nibble off his own fingertips to avoid being identified. Apparently, the man was a felon and not legally a citizen of the U.S. First of all, why do these things only happen in Florida? I mean, come on, man.
You'd think that'd be the perfect spot for a headquarters for you since, there are so many other random petty criminals.
No, Florida is just too bad for Bane.
Florida's
Florida. It's its own thing.
It's out of its mind.
In case you didn't know, the League of Shadows is located in Florida.
Thank you for telling us and all of our listeners.
Is that where Roswell went to retire?
Yes, Liam Neeson's hanging out there.
But how desperate do you have to be to nibble off your own fingertips? I saw an episode of CSI where the dude cut off his fingertips and sewed them back on, except they were in different, it was kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. But, just eating them, damn.
It's disgusting.
My issue with this story is he's illegal, and he's trying to gnaw off his fingertips for his fingerprints. If he's illegal, he's not in our system.
That's a very good point. I don't think he thought that one through.
I don't think so either.
I don't think anyone who considers nibbling off their fingertips is very smart.
So, wait, if the League of Shadows is in Florida, does that mean all of the politicians are in Florida too?
We're getting political on the afternoon buzz.
Hey!
All right.
That's the worst thing ever.
Next one.
Hey, I didn't say which politicians, I said all politicians.
Next one.
A woman accused of driving nearly double the speed limit, approximately 93 miles per hour, explained that she was only trying to get to the cottage in time to see the sunset. She was arrested at 8:20 a.m.
Where was this cottage, in Florida?
Unfortunately, I didn't get that information, but I think I would have noticed if it said Florida.
I mean, she was driving over 88 miles an hour, so she should have traveled back in time.
That's true. Well, she didn't have the
flex capacitor. That's unfortunate.
I don't think she was driving at a DeLorean either.
Dang it.
We're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, we are.
Even Bane is a nerd.
I'm super smart. It comes with the territory.
Uh-huh. You're something, all right.
Marty.
Next.
An angry father became a vigilante.
Oh, you should know something about this.
When he saw what he believed to be his daughter being bullied. Once he spotted the incident, he got into his car, revved his engine, and attempted to run over the alleged bullies. Nobody was hurt, just the man's pride.
Speaking of angry fathers, has anyone else heard of the video game called Mad Father?
Can't say that I have.
Mm-mm.
It's an interesting horror movie.
Did he run over or attempt to run over children?
No, but he did a lot of terrible things involving a lot of people, cutting them up and preserving the body parts.
Bane is disgusted once again.
Fathers of girls in general are terrifying. Like, despite this, no matter how cool they are absolutely terrifying when you first meet them.
Mm-hmm. I am one of those fathers. I have a 7-year-old daughter, and yeah.
I find it kind of irritating, actually, mainly because it just reminds me of not even way back, in U.S. history when women were considered property. And I really don't like the fact that there are some parents who still think that their daughters are their property and they have to protect them. Like, the protecting thing is cool, but some parents take it over the line.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, and it's gross. You need to let your daughter figure things out, protect her if you want to, but don't take things way too far.
As long as they have the information they need.
Yeah. Like, as long as they're sure that, like, nothing bad is gonna happen, like, it just,
See, if I was getting bullied, my dad would be like, ha, you idiot.
Yeah. My parents did do that to me.
You idiot.
I didn't know my parents. Anyway.
Neither did Bruce Wayne.
That's one thing me and the Bats have in common.
Maybe you shouldn't be so hard on the Batman.
Numero 4.
Perhaps you were right. Police apprehended the national undergarment thief after a 2-hour high-speed chase. He was in possession of only $21 worth of underwear.
Okay, I'm going to say it because I know you're thinking of Thursday. I can see it on your face. This goes back to the bras. What happened to those?
Yeah, man, like...
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. He was my guy.
So he only had one pair of underwear.
He's not the... What underwear costs $21?
A lot. Anything at Victoria's Secret?
You said one pair.
Anything at Victoria's Secret?
I wouldn't know.
Well, you're the one that's arguing with me.
He was my guy. He's not dependable. He's new to the league and he's not very shadowy.
Didn't you report that there was like thousands of dollars worth of bras that were stolen?
Yeah, so like 2 pairs.
I have a couple of guys.
I still want my red and black one.
What about the teddy bears? The one with the teddy bear design.
That's a special order. It requires a whole lot of planning. You should
It's been
understand.
weeks.
Ah,
It takes longer to.
it's the heist that you see in Ocean's 11.
It takes less time to order a card game on the internet.
You just don't do things. You have to plan accordingly.
All right, we're gonna get our intern Bane on ordering more underwear. Make sure you keep that dial on KGRG1 1330 AM. We are the Afternoon Buzz. You're listening to the Afternoon Buzz on 1330 AM KGRG1. Without further ado, I bring you the word of the week.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
That's right. The word of the week is something we do to educate you, help get you through. We use it as a reward because you sat through this entire thing. Yay, you! Round of applause, everybody! Yeah! We got this far!
You did it!
Yay!
You did the thing.
So this word for this week is full frogwa. It is the process of eating a huge amount of food very quickly, stuffing oneself to the point of making one feel as if he or she is a duck force-fed to grow its liver for harvest. Yeah, so I did a bit of that during the break. I gotta tell you, it feels pretty good. Feels real good.
The whole process of force feeding a duck to grow its liver doesn't sound very pleasant.
Well, have you seen a duck eat?
No.
They don't chew. They don't have any teeth. They do the weird, like, look up and just sort of... I don't know how to describe it. They just sort of look up and move their heads up and down and... Yeah. It's quite entertaining if you've never seen it before.
I usually feel like this when I order like a whole Little Caesars hot and ready pizza for myself.
Oh.
I always want to finish it, and I don't like pizza leftovers usually, so if I can have it fresh, I do, and I power through it.
Yeah, pizza's the best because you can sort of measure your progress by slice and be like, all right, 4 slices down, 4 to go. If you try to eat like a steak, it's hard to be like, all right, I ate 4 ounces of this steak, 4 ounces left to go. Let me weigh it out.
Well, if you're halfway, it's pretty easy.
Imagine a steak somehow cut in pizza form. Would it be easier to eat?
No.
Well, you can count the strips. If you had steak fajita, that would work, but but that's not. There's certain foods that it's easy to keep track of. Fries, I can go through fries like crazy, especially if you do like the bottomless fries at
Red Robin.
Red Robin, exactly, because they had like the seasoning salt and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could go to town on some fries.
I'm with you on that one, man.
So if they're bottomless flies, does that mean it's Lord of the Fries? Get it?
You just
bad joke.
Really bad joke.
So Corbin's got pizza. I've got fries. What is something you'd go full frogwa on?
Me?
Because you never go full frogwa.
Probably those cheese stick things, the mozzarella.
Oh,
dude.
You mean like the fried ones you get at restaurants?
Yeah,
the mozzarella sticks.
Dude. A restaurant we all know by the letter M seems to have mozzarella sticks that they're going to do.
Apparently it's in a meal box that they just started doing, and I don't know if it would be good.
Fast food should stay away from mozzarella sticks. Like,
unless they're good, like, because I wouldn't mind some good mozzarella sticks quick.
Yeah.
The thing is, when it's fast food, it's like in a different category because like it's cooked fast. Mm-hmm. It's cooked in like less than 10 minutes. Something like mozzarella sticks is just too fancy, I think.
No, it's actually not. They're really easy to make. You can just like buy them at the store in like the freezer aisle, and I'm pretty sure that's what restaurants do, except they have their own dealer with air quotes. But it's something about the whole mozzarella sticks at a fast food place that just doesn't strike me as well. Even if they do end up being the same quality as a restaurant, I still probably wouldn't buy them if they were at a fast food place.
You know, when you said dealer, I thought of a mozzarella sticks cartel.
Same.
Just some guy in a trench coat in a back alley.
Just from Italy. You know?
Hey, yo, I got you mozzarella sticks right here. You want marinara? Extra.
I got some ranch here too. It's a little warm.
Hey, move a white sauce guy. I got you over here, man. How you doing?
Oh, dealer in a back alley should never sell white sauce.
I kind of thought that one through, and I'm like, you know what? I have some hope.
No.
maybe this guy's been like the Dairy Queen, had the white sauce there. Oh yeah, no.
No.
Anyways, typically I go full frog wa when I go grocery shopping without eating. And I'm just like, I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want to eat all of it right now.
Right this second.
That's why
Get in my belly.
That's why they have the deli. And their corn dogs, and their egg rolls, and their whatever else they have.
I have been hitting up the grocery store Chinese food lately. This has been pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't trust the dollar stuff.
Not the dollar stuff,
Okay,
no.
good.
No. There's a place in Tacoma that serves $1 Chinese food. Your first
get
red flag is it's in Tacoma.
The second red flag is that it's $1.
Yeah.
They couldn't even find the chutzpah to do $2.
Buckfitty. So yeah. Let us know what food makes you go full frog on our Twitter, which is at ABuzzKGRG1. You can also look us up on the Facebook. You can take pictures on Instagram and look us up that way. Be a typical Instagrammer. Take pictures of your food.
You could also, coming soon, listen to our shows on the YouTube.
Hey!
Yay!
So we're gonna go stuff our faces. This is the Afternoon Buzz on KGRG1, 1330 AM. So long,
farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye,
goodbye. That's right, this week is metal.
I hate you all.
As usual.
Yep.
So thanks for tuning in. This has been the Afternoon Buzz on your home for classic alternative, KGRG1, 1330 AM. Make sure you follow us and them on Twitter because we're going to be giving away some tickets. Isn't that right, Dave?
That is right. Follow the KGRG1 Twitter right now. Do it.
Do it! Just do it!
And you can enter to win 2 tickets to Cheap Trick and Peter Frampton at Barrymore Park on August 28th.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Baby, show me the way.
Dave, how do you win those tickets?
You find the contest tweet. It'll be a bunch of stars around the words contest tweet and retweet it. If you favorite it, you're not entered. Retweet it.
And when does that contest end, Dave?
It ends tonight at 8 p.m. The winner will be announced shortly after that.
So make sure you do the thing and you look up KGRG1 on Twitter. You can also look us up on the Facebooks by searching The Afternoon Buzz. You can also look us up on the Instagrams. Same deal. You can also look us up on the Twitters at ABuzzKGRG1. And coming very, very soon, in fact, tomorrow, we're going to have our own YouTube channel.
Yay!
Where you can also listen to all of our fantastic shows that we are going to be doing from now until forever.
And ever.
And ever.
And possibly uncensored.
Oh. That's right, we have bloopers that you can only hear on the interwebs. But you can also look them up on our Google Drive when we post those links up on our Facebook page. Follow the Facebook page. Yeah. All right, we're going to go get our actual buzz on. So this is the Afternoon Buzz on KGRG1, 1330 AM, your home for classic alternative. Peace!
Later!